Hi everyone and welcome back to the Board Game Spotlight. Today we are going to be doing a playthrough of Deadly Doodles from Steve Jackson Games. So Deadly Doodles is a draw and draw game where you will be drawing cards and then drawing them on your dungeon map. So this is a...
a draw and draw.
Yeah, so
That's
it's like
clever.
a
That's
dungeon crawl / roll and write draw and draw.
Yep, so it's in your flip and write genre. There's no dice. It's all card based. And yeah, we each have our own little dungeon here.
Yes, so the dungeons are identical and they have a really nice little scoring sheet on the bottom. So I'm just gonna go over that real quick to give you a little idea of how to play. So we'll draw out 4 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and put the first 4 out there. Oh no, a trap!
It's a trap.
Okay, so you have to use all 4 of these cards. If for some reason you do not want to use them, if you'll see number 6 on the scoring sheet, -2 points for each unused card. So you could technically say, I don't want to take that card, it's not going to help me at all, but you're going to take negative points for it. So you can see there are little loot. You want to draw over them or onto them. That will give you 2 for each loot you cross. And then if you're able to get to the dragon in the middle of the board, he will double all your loot. We also have weapons with letters on them. So for each weapon that you get, it's 1. And then if you get the monster that corresponds, like the same letter, if you get weapon A and monster A, that's going to add 4 additional points. So it's going to be worth 5 points. And then if for some reason you go over a monster and you do not have the weapon, it's going to be -2 points. So careful about those monsters. You want to get the weapon to be able to defeat them. You also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entryways. You can use any entryway. You don't have to have one path going through, so you can start here, go get the C, come over here, get the A. It doesn't matter how many paths you use, but for each entrance you don't use, you're going to score an additional point at the end of the game. You also are going to score negative points for traps that get you. So since there's a trap out at the beginning, I'll go ahead and explain that. This turn, we will place that somewhere in an empty spot on our board. You cannot put it over a loot or monster, dragon, etc. It has to be in an empty space. And then for the rest of the game, you cannot draw through that space. It is taken up by the trap. At the end of the game, we'll compare boards and check all the traps. If Derek goes through a spot that I have put a trap, I have trapped him, and he's going to earn those negative points. If we both put the trap in the same spot, we've trapped each other, we just erase them, no harm, no foul. But you can never do a connection with a wall. So if I had this angle here, I could not angle into the wall to just kind of get rid of it. Same with this, I would not be able to use that here because I cannot go into the wall. I would have to use an angle to go through that. Or there are some with a dead end where it's just a line and then a circle in the middle. When you stop over something with a dead end, you obviously get whatever you have stopped on. Okay, without further ado, we're going to start the game. So there are little spots in the corner where you can write down which round it is, so you can make sure you use all 4 cards each turn.
Little spot where?
Up in that little corner, there's like a little square. So
Oh,
you put a
yeah.
little 1, 2,
I see it.
3
The little
for each
thing right
round.
there.
We will be playing 7 rounds.
We are going to play 7 rounds.
Yes.
Okay. And this is all done simultaneously.
It is.
So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to drop my trap right here on this side of the dragon. And which route do I want to take? That seems pretty good. So let's place this like this. Oh. Like that.
Yep, you can do that.
And then this. And then that. And this was all round
the D
1.
monster. He's over there. Well, I'll just
D
go
monster's hanging out right over here.
Okay, and then I need to put the trap somewhere. Where do I want to put that trap? Okay, we will go. So let me put a 1 and a 1. Okay, we have both used all 4 spots. We will go ahead and we'll keep these down here so we can count them out and make sure we do all 7 rounds correctly. So 1.
Well, I just
2.
usually put an X right next to this to let me know that I've played the different rounds out.
Well, that's also a grid.
Well, that's why I don't clear off it. I just put an X next to it.
Okay.
Those are good. I like this. So
Do 1.
So is that E? Yeah. So I got the E weapon. And then I'll go forward to the F weapon for Funkhauser. Then I'll go
Okay.
forward again. And then I'm
You'll
going
see,
to create
as he's explaining his
this.
movement, on the bottom right, there are the weapons and the monsters. So as you go over one, you can cross them out so you can kind of look down and see, oh, I have that B weapon, but I haven't gotten that B monster yet. I should go get him before the end of the game. Just as a way to keep track of what you have, because it can be a little confusing to be like, okay,
Well, there's a lot of stuff on
where's
there,
the
yeah,
D
so it's
over
easy
here?
to... Are you finished?
I am. I have all 4.
Okay, so we have finished round number 2. Okay.
Okay, so this is the dead end I was talking about.
That's actually perfect for me, because I'm putting that dead end straight into this treasure. And then I will make... Ooh, this is a tough one, actually.
Oh man, I haven't gone through. Where's C?
I want to do a crook, like an angle here. That's a bad 3.
2.
It's okay. I know that's a 3. And then I want to do this one. Oh man. Do I have a straight line to use? I guess this is... Oof. I think I need to come in a different entry at this point.
That's the way you feel.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. No, I'll do this. And I'll try that out.
Oh, I need a dead end. Where am I gonna put the dead end? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go here, which
So
means
my
I
4.
do need to get that C weapon or I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you'll get there. Alright, so that's all of those.
That was
So
3.
that was round 3.
Hang on.
Next 4.
Oh, this was 3 also. They're all right together. Okay, so crossroads, dead end,
Man, another dead end. Goodness.
a 3-way, and an angle.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use the T intersection to go through the F monster. And then I'm gonna use the... Oh man, this is tough. The crossroads.
Man, that dead end is really killing me.
This dead end is hard.
It's horrible. Why would you do that?
So I use the angle somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna use the corner. Oh, I already used the corner. No, I didn't use the corner. 4, 4. Perfect. So I'll use the corner here and then dead end into
D, that's a good move.
into D, like that.
Good move.
It's
Oh, man.
pretty good.
I just realized.
What's that?
I'm gonna change this because I did not realize that I already had the A weapon, so I will dead end here instead of just
Gotta make
dead
sure
ending
you
landing. Gotta
keep it-
pay attention.
pay
That was
attention on
my
that.
bad. Okay, so that was 4. So we're about halfway through. Okay. 2 angles, 2 dead ends.
Those dead ends are
Okay, well,
rough.
that's good because that means I at least got that C weapon.
I'm gonna
So
dead end
that
into
is
C.
5 and 5.
I'm gonna angle in here.
I'll go.
This is round 5, yeah. And then I'm gonna
Yep.
dead end into C to get the C weapon. So I need to use another. Oh, that was a 5. I need to use an angle now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to angle here.
Okay.
All right, that was
So
round
it's
5.
5.
Man, this game is so much more difficult than what you would
I know you're like, oh, I'll
you
be
would
able to go
assume.
through, and then
It's
you're
so
like,
unassuming.
because you do have walls all over, and you cannot make a mark that hits a wall. So you have to either use angles.
Ooh, draw
okay,
2.
so we have not seen a draw 2 yet. What it means is we're just gonna simply draw 2. So we will have 5 cards
And a trap.
this turn. So we'll leave that trap down there. Okay. Where do I want to put the trap?
What do you need? You've got your monsters and your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the trap. Oh, I can't put it there. You've already used that entry. Okay, so I'm placing my trap
So I have
on
my trap.
this. So we actually trapped each other.
We did. We're so mean.
We are just the worst.
I knew that was coming. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to use this angle. This is round 6.
6.
Then I'm going to go
6.
straight line. I have 2 straight lines actually. Another straight line through A.
Oh man. Oh, I can't do that.
And then I need to use this one. So I'm going to go here and here. There's 6.
Try to use the angle
1,
twice.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, this was 6.
So 1, 2, 3. So 2 straight lines I need to use.
Oof. Man, my brain is
go
burning.
through B.
Yeah, it's actually not that much of a brain burner, but there's a lot of stuff. You're also long range planning, hoping that you're going to get the cards that you need to fulfill the routes you're making. It's actually a route builder, which is kind of fun.
6, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1,
There
2,
you go.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right,
Last round. Come on. Be what I need.
I would love to have a dead end.
Your wish is my command, apparently.
Thank you. Hitting that dragon. So
So 7.
where's the A monster? There it is. So the A monster, I can go here and here. So 7, 7. So I only have one more, and that's the angle.
I also have the angle. Is there
And
anything I
don't
can get?
think there's anything else I can go over, unfortunately. Oh, I'm so close to this B
I
weapon.
might as well just finish this off, just for
So
continuity's
close.
sake. So, I mean, like I said, you don't get points for dead ends or anything. So, like, this up here, it doesn't connect to anything, that's
Right.
okay. As long as it connects from the entrance in. And, I mean, obviously, you can't just start drawing in the middle of something. It has to start an entrance and connect to something either you've already placed or start from an entrance. But that is the end of
We ready
the
to
7th round.
score this out?
Do you want to go first or should I?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I get 2 for each loot my path crosses, and it's doubled if I have the dragon. I do have the dragon, so I cross over 1, 2 loot.
Yep. So
Okay.
that is
So
8.
that's 8. So 8 points there.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna
There you go.
do this.
You can move these over.
Each weapon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weapons.
Wow. So 5 points.
And then I have monster that crosses. I only got 3, so that's 12 points. Minus 2 for each monster. I didn't do that. I don't have any that I didn't match. I don't think so. B.
B, D, and E.
Nope. Okay. So that's 0. Unused entryway. I have 1, 2, 3 unused entryways. Minus 2 for any unused cards. I didn't get any. And you trapped me here, but I trapped you.
Well, just
there.
do your trap.
Yeah,
I've
so
trapped you, so -3.
minus 3.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to add this up
Okay.
using a calculator.
Do you want me to start going while you do the math?
Sure.
Okay, 2 for each loot. So I have 1 loot, 2 loot. Man, I thought I got more. Just 2, but I do have the dragon. So 8 for me as
Oh,
well.
you got the dragon as
And
well,
1,
huh?
2, 3, 4 weapons.
8 plus
And then I have 1, 2, 3 monsters, so that's 12. I did not get a monster without a weapon. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 unused entryways. I did not skip any cards, and then -3 for a trap that hits you, so just the 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe I am at 24. 20.
Oh, your total score goes there. I wasn't even paying attention. I had it up on top. There it is.
You got 1 more weapon than me.
I did, and that was the decider.
Oh.
I love having this recorded that I beat you.
I should have placed that trap better.
Yeah, well, we got that trap early.
Yeah, and
which,
I didn't want to cut myself off because if I had put it in front, I would have trapped I wouldn't have been able to get to my dragon, which would have doubled my stuff.
Correct.
Oh.
All right.
It's a good game.
So let's talk about it. So that's how you play Deadly Doodles. It's incredibly fast. It is definitely in the lighter spectrum of roll and writes. So because it plays quickly and it plays at 4 players.
Yeah.
1 to 4 players, I believe.
1 to 4.
Yeah. And
Plays in 20 to 30 minutes.
I really enjoy the route building aspect of it. And the fact that it's like a dungeon crawl is a fun theme. And it's an excellent game for families.
Absolutely. This is going to be a great game to play with kids or people that you want to introduce to the hobby who don't want to play something heavier. This is something you could take to like a restaurant and play while you're waiting for like your food, or like at a coffee shop. It has a very small footprint. These are really thick boards.
Yeah, these boards
they're like
are
on cardboard,
fantastic.
so they're going to be easy to travel with, and the markers are really nice, so they're going to last really long time.
Component quality, overall pretty good. One thing that I am not a fan of is this pen is too thick for the small, like to draw a number, because you already take up so much real estate in each of the grids. It's a little tough. Not a big deal because most roll and write people will have their own markers they like to play with, but it is something that I wish that they would have been a little bigger.
Keeping track of the rounds in the corners is not like a necessary part of the gameplay, so if you want to do what Derek did and just do 1, 2, 3 along the top, that's another way you could mitigate that. But I mean, I do like knowing what round
the reason,
I placed it.
And that's why, and it's also to help you figure out how many you've placed in that round, because again, everybody does this simultaneously, so you could forget what you've placed.
Yeah, because one round I did place 2 angles. There was only one out there, and I looked and I was like, oh no, I had to erase that and replace it. So it is nice to keep track of that, definitely.
Absolutely. Overall, though, I mean, we are huge fans of roll and writes, and I know that they just keep coming out with more. But this was an Origins release.
Yes.
I believe it'll be a Gen Con.
Yep.
And
as long as the winds blow the boats safely.
Yes, bring the boats over. I'm a fan.
I think it's super fun. I think the art is super cute. I think this is something that we can definitely teach Seb in a couple of years. He's going to have so much fun with this.
If you're looking for a roll and write to introduce to friends and families to get them involved, this is definitely a game that I would recommend. And the price point is great too.
Yeah, but even as like a fairly seasoned gamer, I had a lot of fun with this game. And I like, I mean, like we've played other roll and writes where if you have like paths that are open-ended, it's negative points. I like that that's not part of the game. I can build routes wherever I want. I mean, it's less points if I use up the entrances, but I don't have to worry about this path going out into nowhere and trying to finish that off at the dead end or something. So I really appreciate that aspect of it.
Yeah, and I mean, with the cards, it seems like it'd be a pretty easy game to expand. I'm sure they'll make, I think there's some promotional cards already out there. So, I mean, it definitely seems like a game that they should be able to
add some more stuff to.
Yeah,
expansion.
For sure. Expand it over the course of time. So, I like it.
So
I recommend it.
I do too. So this is Deadly Doodles from Steve Jackson Games. It released at Origin, like Derek said. It should be there at Gen Con. If not, you can buy it online or from your Apple GS soon.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.